Hey guys, how you going? Okay, let's go through some stories on the Gateway Pundit, because this is really funny actually. Beautiful, leftists eating their own. Furious Keith Olbermann calls for CNN be literally burned down for not assisting Biden during disastrous debate performance. What? Why is this? Oh my God. Okay, let's have a look. Many far-left figures are now attacking their own allies at CNN. Anchors Jake Tapper and Dana Bash have come under fire for allegedly not assisting Joe Biden during his debate with former President Donald Trump by failing to fact-check Trump in real time during the 90-minute face-off. Well, the fact-check actually was done afterwards, and it went against Biden, so there you go. One of the most vocal critics was none other than former MSNBC host and unhinged leftist Keith Olbermann. Following Biden's disastrous debate performance, Olbermann had a meltdown, expressing his outrage at the moderators for not fact-checking Donald Trump. If you watch the first Biden-Trump debate on CNN, what you have seen is a debate with three participants: Joe Biden versus the tag team of Donald Trump and CNN. What? CNN hates Donald Trump, Olbermann told his viewers. Anyway, he didn't tell him that CNN hates Donald Trump, but he reckons that it was a tag team of Donald Trump and CNN against Biden, Olbermann told his viewers. The decision to not fact-check the fire hose of lies that is Donald Trump, that is the entirety of his existence and the entirety of his campaign. The decision to not fact-check any one of those lies by CNN was one of the most immoral decisions in the history of the free press in this country. Wow. Okay, he said, literally, I am suggesting that at some point tonight CNN should, it will not, go off the air in shame, fire everyone, seal off all the buildings. Now, this is what Keith Olbermann said. I'm not saying this. Make sure everybody's out and burn the goddamn place to the ground, he said. He continued there was nothing in that entire coverage of that debate that suggested for a moment that the truth mattered to CNN. Well, it didn't. And all the lies came from Biden. Sorry to disappoint you there, but, you know, they did, because they fact-check afterwards and they had to correct Biden with a whole lot of stuff. They answered none of Trump's lies, even the one promise that was made if Trump talked about the 2020 election and questioned the outcome. There would be pushback from Dana Bash and Jake Tapper did not come to pass. CNN had set the bar for itself about here. It didn't even make it to the top of the table. The decision was made by CNN, no fact checks. And if there are no facts, Donald Trump will win every time because he's a goddamn liar. However, Olbermann overlooks a crucial point. It's not Trump who needs fact-checking, it's Biden. Ann Vandersteel, an Information War correspondent, pointed out this oversight when she wrote 15 times Biden lied to the American people in 90 minutes. Then she proceeded to list a series of false statements made by Biden during the debate. Number 1, the suckers and losers. Number 2, Hitler did good things. Number 3, fine people. Number 4, my son died in Iraq. Number 5, I capped insulin at $15. 6, I capped Medicaid drug expenses at $200. 7, retaliation against enemies. 8, Trump said he would be a dictator. 9, no soldiers died on my watch. 10, border crossings fewer than Trump. 11, unemployment was 15% under Trump. 12, Trump wants to get rid of Social Security. 13, billionaires pay 8.2% in taxes. 14, Trump said inject bleach. And 15, Border Patrol endorsed me. No, none of this happened. And this was everything Biden said. The Trump campaign also launched a real-time fact-checking initiative aimed at Joe Biden's statements during the debate. There you go. Because, yes, who needed fact-checking was actually Joe Biden. So, Keith Olbermann, what have you got to hide? That's all I'm going to ask. And the former Uvalde police chief indicted over school shooting response. The former chief of the Uvalde School District Police and one other officer have been indicted in connection with the 2022 attack in Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. 2 teachers and 19 children were killed in the attack, in which 77 minutes passed between the initial police response and the armed response that killed the gunman. A former Uvalde School District Police officer, Adrian Gonzalez, was charged with 29 counts of abandoning and endangering a child on Friday. Former Uvalde Police Chief Pete Arredondo was charged with 10 counts of child endangerment on Thursday, according to KXAN TV. Each man posted a $10,000 bond before being released. The grand jury that issued the indictments was convened in January by Uvalde County District Attorney Christina Mitchell Busby. The indictments are the first charges against law enforcement personnel in connection with the incident. The allegations claim Gonzalez could have stopped the gunman before he entered the school. The charges against Arredondo say his response to the shooting cost lives. After hearing gunshots and after being advised of the general location of the shooter and having time to respond to it, the said Adrian Gonzalez failed to engage, distract or delay the shooter and failed to attempt to engage, distract and delay. Hang on, that's twice. Who's the editor? Okay. Failed to engage, distract or delay the shooter and failed to otherwise act in a way to impede the shooter until after the shooter entered rooms 111 and 112 of Robb Elementary School and shot at a child or children in rooms 111, 112, the indictment states. Arredondo is charged with failing to act to protect survivors of the attack, according to the Austin American-Statesman. The outlet reports that Arredondo failed to respond as trained to an active shooter incident, thereby delaying the response by law enforcement officers to an active shooter who was hunting and shooting children in room 112 at Robb Elementary, the indictment said. Though his attorney, through his attorney, Arredondo has said in the past he was unaware he was the designated incident commander that day. Nicola Hood, the attorney defending Gonzalez, issued a statement on the indictment, according to NBC. Mr. Gonzalez's position is he did not violate school district policy or state law, the statement said. The statement continued, the application of this statute to law enforcement under these circumstances is unprecedented in the state of Texas. It will take time to evaluate these allegations and underlying facts. Jesse Rizzo, whose niece Jacqueline Cazares was killed in the attack, said he wants the Gonzalez and Arredondo prosecuted, according to the Texas Tribune. I'm really hoping this is just the beginning of indictments that may be coming down, Rizzo said. There are a lot of officers that need to be held accountable. Activist Lalo Castillo said others who failed immediately to storm the classroom where children were held should face charges, especially the state troopers because they were the first ones there, Castillo said, citing Texas Department of Public Safety officers. In January, the Justice Department ruled the leadership failures caused delay in the response, according to the San Antonio Express News. I have a few questions. Were there conflicting rules of engagement coming from above? Were these DEI hires? Were they properly trained? I have a lot of questions. How about you guys? If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Okay, and just some of the headlines. Nukes pointed at dithering president. Russia, China and North Korea. What? The dithering president? Yeah, Biden. While Biden bumbles, Xi threatens, Putin invades and Kim fires missiles. I don't know. Sounds like a lot of fear-mongering to me. Okay, we have 3 Pacific Island nations under duress from China's malign influence campaign. I see Australia there. Oh, these ones. Are they? Okay, in the deterrence geography of the Western Pacific, the second island chain is crucial for American allied forces to stage, base and generate capabilities to deter or defeat any Chinese overt invasion of Taiwan or seizure of Philippine territory. And here we go with another, I don't know, sounds like more fear-mongering to me. Border signs in Chinese, direct illegal crosses from China, where to go in California. Unbelievable. Nikki Haley issues warning to Trump if Biden is replaced and renews calls for cognitive tests which directly affect him. This lady's not nice at all. Not a nice lady at all. Cardinal Burke condemns Joe Biden's reception of Holy Communion, calls it a sacrilege. Germany, violent Antifa street militia try to shut down AfD convention, 28 police officers injured. one critically. Pastor Corey Brooks asks, if Democrats say they stand with my community, why are so many still failing to learn how to read? Interesting, isn't it? Delusional Senator Warnock avoids answer to whether or not Biden should take a cognitive test, then attacks Trump. Of course he does. Mess around and find out. Carjacker gets his butt whipped by elderly Florida man after viciously attacking him, trying to steal his truck. Well done, elderly Florida man. Okay, what's this? Rep. Matt Gaetz points out CNN Dana Bash used hand signals during debate. Rep. Matt Gaetz recently shared a video that shows CNN Dana Bash giving hand signals during the Trump-Biden debate. In a post on X, Gaetz shared the video and wrote, "Dana Bash, what are you doing?" In the video, Bash, who moderated the debate, can be seen pointing to her right in the direction of Joe Biden. Many users on X speculated that Bash's move was to alert Biden it was his turn to speak. Okay. Oh, no, don't open a new one. Can we just play it on here? Oh, no, we have to open it. Okay. I don't want sound, so I'm going to just cut that off. There you go. She apparently did it a couple of times. Okay. Huh. They have to tell brain-dead Biden where to look. In a later post, Gaetz shared a source that CNN has informed me that CNN believes Dana was signalling Trump to keep the debate moving early on. Gaetz continued to hope Dana can provide direct clarity on this. The moderators were very fair in this debate, added Gaetz. But yes, she did do that, her hand gesture anyway. Before the debate, many conservatives believed CNN would be lopsided during the debate, but Fox News' Sean Hannity gave credit to Dana Bash and Jake Tapper for being fair. Conservative media personality Sean Hannity gave kudos to fake news CNN for delivering a fair presidential debate, despite trashing former President Donald Trump for many years. Speaking with Fox News in the spin room after the Thursday showdown, Hannity just about managed to utter a rare compliment to the CNN team and host, journalist Jake Tapper and Dana Bash, albeit coupled with the knee-jerk fake pretext to signal to his MAGA listeners that he's still on their team. Hannity said, in fairness to fake news CNN, fake Jake and fake Dana, they put aside their prejudice, their hatred towards DJT for the night, and they actually asked questions and waited for answers. Okay, what else have we got in here? Globalist French President Emmanuel Macron gets crushed in French parliamentary elections. Marie Pen's populist national rally in first after round one. We Are Good Men, podcast directly from inside the DC Gulag featuring J6 political prisoner. J.K. Rowling hits back at actor David Tennant and brands trans activists with the app nickname Gender Taliban. Chilling footage emerges of police cruiser driving by as illegal alien from Ecuador carries limp body out of Syracuse woman out of an Airbnb. What? Okay. As previously reported, an illegal alien from Ecuador was charged last week with suffocating a Syracuse woman on her 21st birthday and then burying her body in a shallow grave at a nearby park. Juan Moses Chagox. Okay. This person here, 21, was charged with second-degree murder and concealment of a human corpse for killing Jocelyn Johanna Tuaquiza. Okay, 21, she's also Ecuadorian, but her immigration status is unclear. The illegal alien killer entered the USA last year on Joe Biden's open border invitation and was released into the US as his asylum application was processed. New chilling footage of Juan carrying Jocelyn's limp body out of an Airbnb as police cruisers drove by emerged. The police officer drove by and didn't notice anything suspicious as the illegal alien killer carried a limp body out to the street. Juan then carried the victim's body across the street and buried her. Wow. We'll just Put that quietly there. 3 hours later. I don't know. Did that look like she was on his back? What, did he have her over the shoulders? Hang on. It looked like he was piggybacking her from here. Hang on. Just watch from the bottom of the screen there. He's got her by the legs. So what's holding her head up here? And why are you blurring it out? We can't see it. That looks like her... Hang on. Has he got long hair? And how did these people not notice anything? Or was it... That was 3 hours later. Hang on. It looks like her arms are over his shoulder. Unless he's... I don't know. How is she staying there, guys? Unless she's holding on. Otherwise she'd be flopping out off the back. I don't know about this. If you see something I can't see, please point it out to me down below. This is just the latest tragedy thanks to Joe Biden's deadly open border policy. Illegal aliens are, attacking American citizens on a regular basis. Don't tell me we're not watching a movie. Because, I don't know, but that did not look... Please go back and keep watching it if you can, but I can't... It looks like someone's piggybacking someone, and I don't know if you are dead. Would you still be hanging on around someone's neck? Would you be able to keep the body there like that? Like, imagine piggybacking someone, right? Now, imagine the person's dead and you're hanging onto their legs. The top part of them's going to flop back and hit the ground. You might still be hanging onto their legs, but you're going to be pulling them along the ground. Unless he's leaning very far forward and he's... I honestly, it doesn't look right to me. Developing Hunter Biden encouraging his father to stay in the presidential race during emergency family meeting at Camp David. Why? Because if he doesn't, you might be in trouble. Ted Cruz reveals who he believes will replace Joe Biden on the presidential ticket. Who does he think it's going to be? Let's have a look. Okay. Who? He reckons Mike. Big Mike. Yeah, well, that's not the only one you've got vying for this, apparently. A report, Joe Biden set up to fail in debate as part of soft coup. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer makes a secret move to prepare for possible presidential run. So you got Big Mike, Gretchen Whitmer, who arranged to kidnap herself. Possible Hillary. Who else have we got? Gavin Newsom. Okay, you got a few lined up ready to run, but for 3 swing states, key states at least, he can't be on the ballot. Watch, Nancy Pelosi claims Trump, not Biden, is the candidate with dementia before having a senior moment of her own. Go home, Nancy, you're drunk. Okay, I've got to get my headphones on for this and unmute the desktop audio. Okay, let's have a look. Unless Nancy Pelosi is a world-class actress, don't count on her throwing Joe Biden overboard. On the plus side, America can still appreciate a bit of karma regarding liars like her. Pelosi was a guest on CNN's State of the Union morning show with host Dana Bash on Sunday to discuss Biden's historically awful debate and the countless calls for him to drop out. The former speaker not only stood firmly behind Biden in the interview, but claimed President Trump was the real problem. Pelosi attempted to gaslight CNN viewers by inferring that Trump, not Biden, was actually the one with dementia. For evidence, she cited unnamed health professionals who never once examined the 45th president. The former speaker then denied Trump's truthful statement that she is an enabler, while astoundingly claiming Biden is so attuned to the issues they regularly discuss policy together without difficulty. They must both be drunk then, talking the drunk talk that people understand, when you're drunk and other people are talking to you, you kind of understand them, Maybe no one else understands you, but you do. You understand each other. Yeah, that one. It's the only thing I can come up with. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at... Oh, Nancy. You're looking pretty worn... Oh, they're both looking pretty worn out there. Tell you the truth, I'm pretty worn out. But anyway...
This is an opportunity for Joe Biden to go out there and show he has the stamina and the rest. And by the way, while the press, and for some reason they don't, there are healthcare professionals who think that Trump has dementia, that his connection, his thoughts do not go together. And you know, while he may be saying we're enablers, we see Joe Biden up close. We know how attuned he is to the issues, how informed he is. And I debate with him about legislation, and not debate, but discuss it with him. He's right there. So in any case, it was a bad night. Let's not sugarcoat that. It was a bad night. It was a great presidency.
Really? Nancy, I think you're drunk. I really do think she's always drunk, mate, when she's talking to the press. What do you think? Anyway, she's having her own senior moment there. I mean, I have my senior moments too, honestly, but I'm not running a country. Pelosi said this is an opportunity for Biden to go out there and show he has the stamina to continue. Okay. Rightio. And by the way, while the press, and for some reason they don't, there are healthcare professionals, which ones exactly, who are that will name them, who think that Trump has dementia, that his connection, his thoughts do not go together. I think Nancy Pelosi's mind and mouth don't go together either. And you know, while he may be saying we're enablers, we see Joe Biden up close. We know how attuned he is to the issues. I debate and discuss legislation with him, and he's right there. Yeah, his body might be right there, but his mind isn't. So in any case, it was a bad night. Let's not freeze us up, sugarcoat that. It was a bad night. It was a great presidency. As I said, I do this sometimes. I have brain farts, right? But I'm not running a country. I'm not trying to. One could say God certainly has a sense of humour, particularly when it comes to people who try to fool others. I'll say. I don't know, Nancy Pelosi. You need to... She's another one who needs an old people's home, a blanket, a wheelchair, and probably the drink of her choice. So she can just sit there and get plastered, because that's what it sounds like she does all the time. I don't know. I might be judging without knowing. Okay. There you go. Anyway, guys, you can let me know what you think about all this. This is crazy, honestly. The whole thing's crazy. Then you can let me know what you think down below. I won't be doing a Rumble video today. This will be it. I might upload this on YouTube and Rumble. Anyway, okay, guys, I'll be back very soon. Much love. Talk to you all soon.